What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? This is me, Crimson 60620. And listen to this. We're gonna go back to the video. G man, the victimhood is strong with you. But let's start it up.
This is Crimson 60620. Thank you for watching my video. Also, you can catch me on these social media platforms. And if you want to see some great art, hit my DeviantArt art page up. And finally, support my Patreon. Thanks.
Alright, guys, alright. So, let's start this shit from the beginning. So, yesterday, and I know I was doing the other video, but this is one that I had to get to. This is one which was kind of alarming when I was watching this. Because when I was watching this, I knew G-Man had a sense of importance and of self-importance and entitlement that I just didn't think that was that fucking bad. But sorry guys, because I have a black t-shirt, the camera looks pretty wonky. Let me see if I move it up. The color correction will actually get better. No, it won't. But hey, I'm in a green screen. Want somebody who has a green screen, or is that a tent? By the way, doesn't he look like a little sweaty chimpanzee, a bonobos, or whatever the fuck he calls them? And this was quite enlightening. G-Man, the idiot who thinks himself more than what he is, had delusion of grandeur, talking about B17 and how it's beneficial for cancer. I'm going to tell you a little secret, G-Man. We actually already have the cure for cancer right now. It's called an incinerator. B17 does more harm than good when you take it in appreciable doses to kill cancer because it kills everything else. You fucking moron. But let's talk about how he has a persecution complex. Let's continue. Now, he originally had this on a video right after he had a conversation with Drag, but he cut this out, and you'll see why. 34 minutes is long, G-Man. More money, more problems, ain't that right? More money, more problems. Let's continue. Alright, so first of all, I'm in a 2-bedroom apartment in a suburb of Chicago, and it's pretty shit. I have fucking AC, which I turn on and off depending on how I want to conserve the power bill. You look like a sweaty ape in the middle of a fucking forest with a tent. You're in a fucking tent with the little barrel on the side. Although, to be fair, it's not a blue barrel. But let's continue. In an oversized jersey. You trying to be a cool 14-year-old. Betty misses vigilant again. He didn't. Guilty. Okay, so here's the thing. I want to waste my time. That's why I'm doing this shit. I am quite literally trying to waste my time because I'm gonna actually go see Brightburn today. Early show, 10:15, and that's why this is gonna probably be shorter than what I want to, and if I have to, I'll catch it back up later. Secondly, no one's plotting your death. However, if you die from another UTI, man, we will laugh at you, and it will be funny. The fact is, you're no one that has to be threatened of death. We will keep you around. We wouldn't put you in the Coliseum like Nero did the Christians. We'll put you in the Coliseum with little cats. You know, like Betty, Free Betty. You being on point, no, 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 no. And I'm actually going to get back to this in a little bit. Just let them talk for a second. There we go. There we go. That is what I wanted to actually get to. See, here's the thing with G Man. G Man, in he fancies himself some sort of prophet. He fancies himself some sort of he has a messiah complex. My enemies, me. I think this. I think that. They're after me. They're gonna take down my channels. They're gonna actually say my views, my this, my that. Nigga, please. Oh, I'm sorry, I went there to R. Kelly. So it's about the all great church of G Man. This is why he does these tyrants that he can think about being an expert on shit he knows nothing about. It's about saying this person's a Christian, that person's a Christian, this person's a Christian, and I get to be the judge. You can't even judge a good fucking contract deal. Now, I don't know all the details about what happened between him and Shane, who he feels is an apostate Christian, but I know for me, when I'm signing my lease to get rid of a third of my income, oh God, it still feels bad to say it. And even though I'm an adult, when I'm signing a lease to actually give away a third of my take-home income to my apartment complex, not alone the other bills or checks that I have to sign to pay my bills, I'm on point. You, on the other hand, don't know how to even have a fucking decent employment contract. You sell blue barrels for a living, and you're gonna tell somebody to be on point. You ran a marathon, and you were on the bottom part of the marathon, horribly so. But let's continue. So here's what I. This is what I hate about idiots like him. America is a secular country. It was written on the principles of secularism. If you go back to the founding fathers, most of them were deists, and most of them was like, yes, there may be a God, but he's not going to dictate what we do. The fact is, he probably doesn't even know that one nation under God or in God we trust was actually added to the money and the Pledge of Allegiance in the 1950s because he thinks that America has been such a secular nation. And every time, it has been such a Christian nation. And every time, you see that pendulum swinging to, we're going to go over to the religious, we're going to go to the religious end or the religious right, you see a big, huge ass wave back to the other side. Look at Prohibition. It was led by religious zealots. And look what happened. See, G-Man, atheism isn't dying. It's not even dead. You can't even give it a code. You can't make it sneeze by smelling your bullshit. But it's going to roll over you. There's a growing number of nuns. And I don't mean the ones in habits. I mean the non-religious people. I think the last time they checked, it was about 33%. And what am I saying? You are a nun. That's the fucked up part about it. You don't go to church. You don't go fellowship with believers. No, you sit in a fucking basement. You sit in some fucking rented room of a house. And you preach the gospel online, but you never do the steps to live like a fucking Christian. Damn, I know I don't live like a Christian, but I don't claim to be one anymore. But you, G-Man, you're a prime example of that idiot. That idiot in Acts who did things for show. When it came down to it, it was all about you. And if you don't know what I mean by the idiot in Acts, look up the story about the man and his wife who wanted to do things for show and see what happened to them. You care about it because you mention it. Not only do you care about it because you mention it, you care about it because you need to turn the ratings off. You thin-skinned fucking coward. But let's continue. I finally realized why he wears his hats down like that. Because he has sadness in his eyes. And I want to see the lie that somebody actually has said for him, who's actually, a lie who people have actually told him or done to him. I want to see that lie. I want to see that lie where somebody has actually said something incorrect. Now, there may be speculations for what somebody may have said about him, but is there really a lie? Is there really a lie? Let's continue. Now, for some ahistorical idiot that doesn't know, Christianity was used as a white supremacist tool. Back before the Ku Klux Klan, back before, things of the formation of the government of America. But Manifest destiny is literally the belief that God gave us the country of the landmass of North America, so we should actually stretch our way all the way to the edge from sea to shining sea. That is a fucking principle of manifest destiny. However, you don't understand that. What they did to the natives that originally lived in this land, the natives that actually lived in Africa, the natives that lived in parts of Europe where they just wanted to come and take over. Africa was a problem, very big problem. But do you know what they did to the pagans in Europe alone? And the sad part about it is, you're so fucking dense and so fucking stupid that you don't know the history of the religion that you claim to actually know, or worship, or practice. Let's continue. Nobody wants to censor you, G man. The sad part about it is, we want you to keep talking. But just like those white wing, wow, I can't English this morning. Just like those right wing conservatives, when somebody responds to you, that is not fucking censorship. If somebody shames you to believe something, to shames you in your belief of something wrong or demonstrably evil to other people, that's not censorship. That bad feeling that you get because someone tells you you're wrong, that bad feeling that you get because someone actually says, hey, you're fucking hurting people, that's not censorship. That is the growth of some sort of human empathy. But you have no human empathy because all you care about is what hurts you, what hurts G-Man, what persecutes G-Man, what takes G-Man's channels away from him. Let's continue. Now, 34 AD, the Savior is martyred on a cross. A few years after that, a few decades after that, the Apostle Peter is crucified upside down. Around that same time, the Apostle Paul is beheaded. During the time of Nero, Christians are fed to the lions. Also during the time of Nero, Christians are crucified and lit on fire. Across the world, Christians have been persecuted. 2019, G-Man's YouTube accounts are hacked. What a horrible history of martyrdom that Christians have suffered. Let's continue. Look at that sad face. Oh, isn't that sad? Dude, I'm sorry. Just because somebody fucks doesn't mean that they're a whore. If they're fucking their one partner, that's not being a whore. That's just being horny. Not only that, smoking weed is not sorcery. If it is, sorcery is in the Bible. Herbs and incense and all that other good shit is still in the Bible. And I have a theory. I think G-Man is an incel. Not even a MGTOW. Men going their own way because he's sucking at God penis. He is. He's sucking at Jesus penis because he wants to suck some of the greatness out of it, intelligence. I don't know. Like, he's an incel and he's mad. And quite frankly, I think a lot of it has to deal with I don't think people like to tolerate him, even in real life. But let's continue. I didn't freeze it. He just looks at the camera stupidly. No, and this is a criticism that you would actually hear not just from Christians about atheists. While Joseph Stalin was in power, he was still head of the Russian Orthodox Church. And that's what a lot of Christians don't say. Joseph Stalin was also a totalitarian. He wasn't really a communist. And this is my critique, and I actually did a video about this. The way the Soviet Union practiced communism, it wasn't that the power was given to people, it was that the power was given to a ruling class, where the capitalists who owned the means of production just were exchanged by other capitalists that went by the moniker of government to control the means of production. They still had a system of hierarchy of I'm above you. Now, did they go on further way of saying that everybody needs a job? Yes. Did they try to say, well, let's give people some illusion that everybody has a job? Yes. But in the end, Russia, Soviet Union, was still a totalitarian dictator where the capitalists were just had generals in front of their name or party leader. They still were a capitalist society. Now, if you want a easier, a more watered down version of that, you can look at how China is now. Russia still had millionaires during the height of the Cold War. They were just the ruling class. But I digress. Let's continue. See my previous response. But that's something that okay, so you're wrong, G-Man. True went on a sabbatical hiatus. He actually has a video that he says, and I forget if he took it down or not. He's sick, which I believe because he's in fucking Gary, Indiana, where there is known levels of fucking high levels of lead in the soil, in the area over there. I truly believe that True is suffering from the effects of lead poisoning from the area that he lives in. It's not that far from, this is about an hour and a half away from where I'm at now. Because they have been notable things. But it's, he actually has all the signs of, he said his hormone balance is all for he's throwing up and nauseous. But it's the fact is, no one is persecuting you. If you think that challenging you is persecution, if you think that laughing at your ignorance is persecution, if you think that laughing because you chose to live in a house with no contractual agreement is persecution and you get kicked out because of it, or you're walking around in negative degree days, not covered up like an idiot, and you're talking about my pee burned so I got the flu, then I get to laugh at you. I get to make fun of you. You know why? Because you're a fucking idiot. But let's continue. Okay, so this is this is the dumb leaving the blind and the stupid. So the thing about Kent Hovind actually knew he was doing something called structuring, where he took payments underneath the $10,000 cap, so he knew he couldn't. He knew he wouldn't have to pay taxes on it. And it wasn't a series of one or two accidents. He had been doing this for years. That's illegal. And what did your Christ say about renter under Caesar what is Caesar's? The fact that you are defending him because he's on Team Christian is just bad. It's sad too. It's that whole validation game. Because you hate the people that I hate, you hate the principle that I hate, then we're together. The moment that you step out of line, fuck you. That's sad, G-Man. When you have to find your strength in who you hate. I personally, I hate everybody. Who the fuck? But I know what I enjoy. By the way, Ken Hovind is a liar. And just because you or he is too stupid to understand the principles of evolution as a change in allele frequencies over time on a population doesn't mean that it's not true. Let's use this for an example. UTI, or bacterial infection, which they have to fucking learn how to come up with new treatments or cures because the bacterial infection is actually starting to evolve or mutate into something where our current levels of bacteria, antibacterial treatments don't work as effective. But let's continue. Oh. Let me see if I can actually get that. Let me see if I can actually get it. It's on the Discord server. So I'm part of the Dragon's Discord server. And I'm going to actually see if I can actually pull this up in the server and actually show what we actually see. Still waiting for it to come up of how much of a grifter this guy is. And I'm actually be ending the stream in the next 5 minutes. Like I said, I'm going to see Brightburn, early morning show. I'm an early morning person, and chances are not too many people will be there. But hold on, guys. Let's see if we can bring this up. Come on. Still waiting. There it goes. Let's see. Come on. What do we do with it? Is this it? Nope. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna actually pull this up and actually move this to move this over. Let me see if I can actually get a picture of it. No, I don't have a picture of it. Alright, so and I'm sorry if I would have thought about this if I would have known he would have brought this up. I definitely would have had this up. Alright, guys, so I'm gonna actually bring this up. Still can't find it. No picture. No picture. Alright, so you tell me exactly what's going on with this. You tell me. Mm. Mm. So the G Man actually grift people? Does G Man actually grift people? Hmm. So this fucker. Sorry. So I've been through 5 minutes of this. I'm gonna actually let this sorry sack of shit actually take a break for a minute. I'm gonna watch like, you know, Sociopath and Superman for a minute with James Gunn, and I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully, I'll be back and maybe I do an uplifting version of what true Christianity is, even though I don't count myself as a Christian anymore.